How well do you know Modern Warfare 2? Because today we are taking a look at some hidden areas within the multiplayer maps that you didn't know about. Or maybe you know about these. It depends how much of a nerd you are. And we are starting on the map Underpass with a hidden rooftop. Well, it's actually patched on the console version, so I guess it's hidden pretty well. But if you make your way over to this area where the chickens are caged up, there's this building that you can climb up. Now, if you make your way to the edge, you can actually jump up this side bit and then jump up one more time onto the rooftop. It's a pretty easy glitch to do. However, I do need to mention that I'm playing on the PC version, so I believe this is actually patched on the console version. At least you can't do it on the console version. Whether this is an issue with frame rates or if it's actually just patched on the console version, I'm not quite sure. You can also jump onto this blue... I don't really know what you call this blue thingy. Man, I should have really scripted this video. But yeah, you can jump onto this blue thing and then jump across onto this wooden ledge and then jump across one more time and you are on this rooftop. And from here you will have a great height advantage into the map. It's honestly just a pretty cool area. I've been playing Modern Warfare 2 for years and I had no idea about this until recently. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was pretty cool. Now if you head back to that same building and come round to the left side, well, you can actually jump across into this little building here. This is another spot that I actually didn't know about until recently. It blew my mind when I found this out. Now if we jump out of the window and head over to this area, well, you can climb up, jump onto this ledge, walk across to the end, and you can actually jump into this area. There's not really much over here, but still it's a neat little spot to know about. The next two spots that I want to show you are in the back of the map. In between these containers, there's a little area that you can get into. This is a great spot if you ever want to call in kill streaks or something like that. You are completely hidden away. Now we can run round, head over to the right, and in between these containers you can hide, and this is a pretty cool spot. And that's pretty much all of the spots for Underpass. Moving on to the next map, I guess. Rust actually has a lot of cool spots, and I'm kind of curious to see if you guys know about these. So the first spot that I want to show you is you come up onto this ladder, climb up, and then if you head round to the side and you slowly make your way off the ledge, you can jump up and then jump across onto this container barrel thing. I don't know what you call this, but you jump onto this and then you can jump up one more time. And this is a pretty cool spot. You have a great height advantage over the map. You can even jump up one more time and get even more height if you want to. Now if we head over into the middle of the map, you can climb through this little area and make your way onto this platform. A lot of you guys probably know about this. At least you should. If you've ever played Modern Warfare 2, you should know about this spot. But if we make our way down to this area, you can climb up these pieces of metal like it's a ladder. And this is a pretty cool spot. I feel like if you're ever playing Rust and you're in this area, most players wouldn't look up. So I feel like it's a pretty cool spot to know about. On the map Quarry, in the spawn area, by these containers, there's a little area that you can hide at. This isn't the craziest spot on this map, but I just feel like it's an area where most people wouldn't ever look. Now if we head over to this ladder, which, by the way, is the hardest ladder to climb. Why is this ladder so hard to climb? It took me so long to get this footage, I could not climb this ladder. Why is it so hard? It's a ladder. But when you finally get up, you can strafe over to this area. It's a pretty pointless spot, but you can get to it. Now head over into the main building, climb up to the very top, jump out of this window onto this container, then strafe jump over to this container. From here, jump onto this sign, and then strafe jump one more time. And now you will be hidden away, and the enemies most likely wouldn't look here. If you can somehow get here, you're probably going to be safe. I'm not actually sure if you can get to this spot on console. I'm not very good at strafe jumps on console. I did try, and I had no luck. So maybe you can do this on console, but I'm not quite sure. Now heading over into into the middle of the map, there is this little area that you can climb into, and you're kind of hidden out of the way. This just feels like a really weird area that shouldn't be here. This next one blew my mind. I'm not even kidding, this spot made me make this video. So I was watching an old MW2 video the other day, and in the video, the guy came into this area. There is no way this has always been here. Do you know how many hours I've spent playing this game, and I had no idea that this is an area that you could get to? It blew my mind. I could not believe this. Please let me know in the comments, am I just an idiot, or did you know about this? Because surely I can't be the only one. There's also this area where you can find 2 sleeping bags, a toolbox, and some potatoes. Well, you can actually jump over to this area. Once again, there's not really much that you can do up here, but it's kind of a cool spot. There's also a crazy glitch on this map, and you can get to the very top of the quarry, but it takes way too long. You have to stack the care packages up. It's a whole thing. So I'm just going to show some footage in the background. But this is another spot that you can get to. But this isn't really a secret area because it's technically a glitch. But this is something that you can do. Oh, I forgot I had a cup of tea. What a good day. Oh, I love tea. Invasion kinda sucks. The only secret areas is in this building right here. There's a little room in the back. I feel like this is where everyone would boost back in the day. There's also another spot that most people know about, and that's in the coffee shop. If you jump onto this table, jump up one more time, you can strafe across onto this area bit. I don't really know what you call this, but yeah, you'll be completely hidden. It's a pretty useless spot. There is an area in the back where you can jump onto this fence. I wouldn't really say this is a hidden area. If anything, it kind of sucks. You just end up getting stuck in the fence. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, Invasion kind of sucks. On the map Derail, if you head over into the back where all of the electric boxes are, you can climb up, jump onto this fence, and make your way down until you get to these containers. And this is pretty much it for Derail. There's not really many hidden spots on this map. I mean, you can get behind the train. Does that count? I don't really know if this counts as a secret area. Maybe. I'm not really sure. Let's just move on. This map kind of sucks. If you come over to this ladder and climb up on the map Karachi, you can make your way over to this hidden room. Now, this is a spot that most people probably know about, but fun fact, I actually found this out last year when I was streaming.
Yeah, I'm so glad that no-scope hit, because I was about to start getting mad at y'all for saying they're all B-side when they weren't.
Wait, did you guys know that you could climb in here? I don't know if this was in the original. New gem moment, holy. Wait, you're telling me this was in the original? Nah, that's crazy. You're lying.
What? Yeah, that was in the, you're
literally
a fucking
always
idiot.
been the thing since 2010. Oh my god, I feel like a new gen. I've been playing MW2 since the beginning, and I didn't know that. You guys are lying, alright? That's crazy. If you now make your way over to the cafe in the back, you can break this window and then jump onto this bus stop. From here, jump onto the bus and then jump again one more time onto this ledge. And yeah, I don't know if this really counts as a hidden spot, but it's kind of cool. On the IW4X version of this map, by the way, you can also get out of the map. I did cover this in a facts and glitches episode, so I won't show you too much. But yeah, you can get outside of the map, you can explore. It's a pretty cool glitch. I believe this was on console, but got patched. But obviously the IW4X version is the older version of MW2, I believe. Or at least some of the older glitches aren't patched on here, if that makes sense. I don't really know what I'm yapping on about. Maybe we should just move on to the next map, which is Afghan. And there's actually some cool spots on this map. So firstly, if we come over to the back of the map where the garden area is, normally you can't get out of bounds because you just die. However, you can get out of bounds and walk behind this car and you'll be fine. The death barrier is just behind you, so if you're in this little spot, you'll be safe, but soon as you step out, you'll die. You can climb onto this rock and then jump up onto this area. There is a bush here, so you'll be completely hidden. I used to play Michael Myers a lot back in the day, and this is an area that I would always get to, and I promise you, you won't be found. There's also this little area in the back that you can drop down onto, and you won't die. It's a pretty cool spot. There's not really much that you can do. Just be careful because it's right on the edge, so if you slip, you'll die. And And yeah, that's pretty much it for Afghan. Moving over to sub base, if you make your way over to the sub, you can actually jump up and climb to the very top. This can be kind of awkward to do and might take a few tries, but yeah, this is one of the most iconic spots on sub base. You can also make your way down to the very bottom of the sub and jump into this corner. You'll be completely hidden out of the way. It's a pretty cool spot. You can also walk out of this window here, head into the corner, and you'll be completely hidden. You'll have a great view into the middle of the map. Now, if we head over to the other side, you can jump out of this window onto this platform and then jump up one more time, and you'll be on this little ledge. Once again, you'll have a great view into the middle of the map, but you're kind of in an open spot, so if any enemies walk past, you'll probably die, so this is kind of pointless. There's also this area in the back of the map. I don't know why, but I just never really noticed that this was here. I just wanted to point this out because am I the only one? But I never knew this was here. I just walk past it every time I play this map. Anyway, that's pretty much everything for sub base. Let's move on. In the middle of the map on Rundown, you can climb up, jump into this area where the turret is, and you can also use the turret. I honestly don't think I have ever seen anyone use this turret. Ever. I have no idea why this is here. I actually don't think MW2 players even know that this is here. I've just never seen anyone use it. Ever. You can jump onto this TV and then strafe onto this wall. From here, you can jump onto this rooftop. This is a pretty cool spot, but that's pretty much it. You can jump out of this window onto this sign, and then from here, jump across onto this ledge. Now, if we jump down and head over into this building, you can jump onto this barrel, jump up one more time, and then you can prone and hide behind these pallets. Make your way over to the back of the map, jump onto this hay bale, and then jump across one more time onto this ledge. From here, you can get on top of this roof. There's not really much that I can say about this spot, but it is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. If you head over to these containers on the map Skidrow, you can climb up onto this bin and then climb up this broken fence. From here, you will be on top of the containers. Now strafe across onto this fence. Now you can either jump down onto this truck and then you can prone and you'll be completely hidden. This is a great spot if you want to call in a kill streak. Now if we get back to the container again, jump across, but instead walk down to the very bottom, you can jump across and land on this ledge below these windows. And if you prone, you'll merge into it and you'll be completely hidden. On the other side of the map, if we head over to this open window, you can jump out, make your way onto this platform, and then jump across one more time, and you can merge into this sign. And once again, you'll be completely hidden. By the way, I just want to mention that I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new around here, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It's totally free, and you can unsubscribe at any point. But anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. Let's move over to the final map, which is Terminal, one of the most iconic maps in Call of Duty history. So obviously you have the basic spots, getting on top of the plane, getting to the very top of the plane, on the plane wing, outside of the map, you can climb into this little area here. Oh, and of course, in the back of the map, there is this little area that you can climb into. This is where everyone would boost back in the day. However, there is another spot that I want to show you guys. So you need to break this window here, come round to the side and climb up, and then jump up one more time. From here, you can strafe round and land on the ledge where the broken window is. From here, jump onto this ledge, and then you can walk round into this corner bit. There's nothing crazy about this spot, but I just feel like I've seen every hidden area on this map, and this is the only spot that I haven't really ever seen, and I just thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Have a good day.